Yo, 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 what's good, Raider Nation, man? What's good with all the NFL fans out there? You know what I mean? Welcome back to another video. As I always like to do, man, big shout out to the subs, big shout out to everybody watching this video. If you like what you see, man, you know what I mean? Like what you hear, hit them thumbs up, man. Drop a sub. We are doing a two-hat giveaway at 500 subs, no matter what team you like. You know what I mean? You could be a Browns fan, Giants fan, Raider fan, whatever it is, bro. Whatever team you like, if your name gets drawn, bro, you're getting a hat sent your way. Any NFL team you like. But you guys can talk about the title, bro. Wilkins is on the Diddy list, man. He's out here doing Diddy stuff, bro. He's out here kissing players, and it's not the first time. And it's not the first time we've seen this. You know what I mean? Uh, but like that's so embarrassing, dog. As a Raider fan, you know what I mean? Like that is not what we need in the locker room, and I'm so happy this man got his ass out of there. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, bro. Like you know what I mean? That's the last thing you do as a man, bro. Is put your lips on another man's body. You know what I mean? Like there's just certain shit you don't do, bro. You know what I mean? Like maybe a pat on the ass here and there. You did a great play or you're balling up. You know what I mean? Okay, it's live. But as far as you pulling a man to the side and giving him a smooch and doing all that, bro, like you done crossed the line, bro. Like you're lucky whoever you kiss, bro, didn't slap the shit out of you, honestly. Because that's out of pocket, bro. You don't do nothing like that. You know what I mean? And then you got the Raiders out here looking like some soft fucking Care Bears, bro. You know what I mean? Like that is uncalled for, bro. I'm so glad Pete and that team got him up out of there. You know what I mean? Because that's a. I'm not saying you know what I mean. Hey, I'm not trying to sit here and bash anybody, uh, but it's a bad look on a team, bro. When you're gonna be a physical man and you're supposed to be doing all this, you know what I mean, physical activities, bro. Like you know what I mean. NFL is a manly man's game, as we know it, bro. Just like boxing's a manly man's game, bro. Like you're gonna go in there and get roughed up, and that's just what it is. Uh, but the funny part was, bro, is seeing Butler's reaction to that and what he said, bro. He was like, "Look, bro, like whatever you're going through, you got to get help, buddy. Like you're way off. You know what I mean? Like you don't go in there and do things like that." And then I started to think, well, maybe that was just their reason to get him out. You know what I mean? Because we seen what Wilkins did with Hunter Renfro, bro. Like that was a little, and we Renfro was like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? We seen that, but for him to actually go and put his lips on another man, bro, like you know what I mean? You don't know that guy. Like, what if he's super religious, bro? And you know what I mean? Like, you just don't invade people's personal bubble like that. You know what I mean? You don't go up there and just smooch a dude and be like, "Hey, good job, brother." Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get down like that, bro. Uh, but yeah, like we don't know what the player thought. We don't know how he feels. We don't know how his morals are. We don't know what he believes in. We don't, you know what I mean? But I know, like, as me as a person, like that's a little out of pocket, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got a wife, the kids, you know what I mean? Just like I do, like, and another man to come up and just give you a smooch is like, hey, dude, like, what's your deal, man? You know what I mean? Um, but I'm glad he's gone, bro. But the funny thing was, man, Butler went on there and he straight up said, man, like, whatever you're going through, get help, which I agree. You know what I mean? And then that's why I said, bro, maybe that was just their scapegoat to get him out the building. Maybe Pete Carroll didn't like the video he seen of the dude dancing around in the locker room, and he's supposed to be over here getting surgery, but yet you're over here dancing around. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, are you playing fraud? You know what I mean? Are you playing possum or like what's really going on here? Uh, but you know what I mean? When the NFL teams tell you, the NFL doctors tell you, hey, bro, you need to really go in here and get this surgery for the better, and you don't do it, you know what I mean? That just showed like those guys are top of the line, bro. Those doctors, the NFL, like those guys get paid top dollar in the world, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because they're looking after millionaires, dog. Like that's all they do is just care for millionaires. That's what all these football players are. And when you got an NFL doctor telling you that and you're refusing it, and you know what I mean? Pete's not that kind of dude that's gonna allow that on this team, and that's what I'm happy for. You know what I mean? McDaniels probably would have let that shit slide for a couple years. Maybe AP, you know, AP, if he has a good relationship with you, bro, you're staying on the team no matter what, just because you're his boy. Rather if you're garbage or not, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. But we finally got a great head coach in here that's not going to allow any of that. That's not going to allow any stupidness. Not going to allow any of these bullshit games. You know what I mean? Uh, and for them to let him go that quick, bro, that just shows how responsible this coaching staff is and how much more responsible the front office is. You know what I mean? Because if you got guys going around there and doing that to each other, bro, like it's just gonna be a mess. You know what I mean? Um, And you just don't want that to linger around in the locker room, and then guys start hating each other, start bashing each other. Like, you're supposed to be teammates. You know what I mean? Keep the locker room civil. Don't do anything out of proportion, things like that. But yeah, guys, you know what I mean? I'm totally happy with Wilkins leaving, especially after what's been going on, man. Like, this shit just does not stop with him. It's one thing after another. And I thought we were going to actually go without any drama for the first off season in fucking Raider history almost. You know what I mean? Like, we've been having drama and things go on, bro, for the last since I've been watching football, bro. Since Jamarcus Russell was drafted, it seems like they're just being bullshit every year. And this year was looking good until, you know what I mean, we get Wilkins messing it up, jacking it up. But it's good, man, because we're going to get to see a lot of people actually get to step up to get in there and play. You know what I mean? So it's always next man up, bro, which is always good to see. We got a lot of good talent in the locker room, just as Patrick Graham is saying. So I'm really excited for this year. Drop a comment, man. Let me know what you guys think about Wilkins, bro. I know it's kind of a touchy subject. You know, if I rubbed anyone the wrong way, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, as my personal opinion, I wouldn't let that fly. You know what I mean? But thanks to everyone watching, man. Big salute to you guys. Take care. Remember, man, drop a like, drop a comment, hit the sub, man. 2 hats giving away out 500 subs. Everyone take care. Go Raiders.